Today is Saturday, but this recap is for Friday. Friday was a busy day for me. I even left the trading day at 10:30 in the morning. Didn't come home until very late, so I only participated in only one trade actually. Another one I missed because I forgot to enable the auto trader. But anyway, these were the trade alerts on Thursday evening to be traded on Friday. And let's see, so the only one I caught on Friday before I had to leave was this gold trade, which was a short at 1927. And I very quickly got the $100 plus that I target in this service on every instrument that I post. The one trade that unfortunately I missed because I forgot to enable the auto trader was this. Let me show you. Was this oil trade? So right, right at the pit open at 9 o'clock, oil just came down. 81.85 was the trigger. Just came down, hit the trigger by a few ticks, and came right out. I was watching it, and then I realized I forgot to enable the auto trader, so there was no oil trade for me. But a number of people on the channel took that trade. It was a perfect trade. Later on in the day, there was another opportunity for a long, but again, I was already done by that point. I had to leave. Later on, actually, there was a short trade on oil, but that was later on in the day. Not my favorite time to trade. So yeah, so the only one I caught was gold. But let's look at all the alerts. So the Nasdaq was along at 11,000, sorry, 12,121, and this was right here. Over here, I was showing the group members that it's possible to have. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. So yeah, so I was showing the group that there was an early entrance over here because of the setup that we discussed on the channel. So it was possible to enter even before the price triggered the long. If someone waited though, it was fine. I mean, really no heat on this first trade here. And again, we're only going for 5 points. Then price retraced and gave you a number of opportunities for the long side. So the Nasdaq was really good. Same with the S&P, which was along at 4,081. So I guess depends. It's possible that first trade was a loser. It all depends where your stop would have been. Of course, the pivot is quite far. I mean, the first pivot is really around here. That might have been too far, so maybe you waited. The second entrance maybe made a bit more sense. Again, the stops are very individual. It's every person's tolerance for risk. If someone really wanted to wait, if this one was too much as well, this entrance here gave you 2 points, and the risk was fairly small. And then there was another here. Again, here the risk is reasonable, but again, stops are very much so individual for each trader. Gold was a sell at 1927. And I think this is the one I took from the screenshot that I showed you right over here for 10 ticks. There were a number of opportunities on gold to take a short trade. Okay, next the Dow. The Dow was along at 34,055, a very clean entrance here, and again give you a second chance right over here with a really small stop on this pivot here to enter long. So again, a number of opportunities, even a third one here as price just got underneath and then right out. We of course are looking for 20 ticks on the Dow. And the Russell was along at 1917. And again, really no heat on this trade. I guess if this first entrance, the pivot is way down, maybe it was a bit too far. Here was a second opportunity here. as price just touches the trigger long and goes right out. And of course, on Russell as well, we're only looking for 20 ticks for our $100 per contract target. So this was it for Friday. From the input I've gotten from the traders, everyone had a really good week, and I think Friday was a really good day. Unfortunately, I was not able to stay the whole day and trade, but I think everyone did well. Again, if you want to join us, my email is in the description. Give me an email. I'll tell you how you can join. Thank you, guys.